Good morning. Day 50 on the Pacific Crest Trail. Quite the windy night. We're on this flat spot, but it was also ridgeline. And lots of wind. It kicked up early this morning and woke everybody up. So it's 5:57 and we're on the trail. Want to get moving to warm up. Target today is 19 miles from here. There's a trail angel named Ranger Todd that we're gonna stop at a ranger station with, and hopefully that'll be the stopping point, and then a short 8 miles to Acton. More to follow. 418, and looking down at this road, I guess those folks are going to work. It's a little bit after 6 and they're in a hurry, and look at the sun coming up and those clouds are moving fast. Mile marker 419. Left the fire station. Hardest part was crossing that road. Fortunately, there was some like public vehicle had flashing lights and stopped and held up traffic. But got to unload some trash, got some water, back at it. Mile marker 420. And thankfully, at the moment where I'm walking, the wind has died down. Mile marker 421. Gone up about 1,000 feet since the fire station. Nice, easy grade, and you can tell that the trail crews have been out here very recently, such that there's still boot track around the trail where the deadfall used to be. So there's some evidence of their work. Very grateful for those volunteers that do that. And as my colleague H says, don't complain, maintain. Mile marker 422. And what a difference being on one side of the ridgeline versus the other. On the west side, very windy, very foggy. On the east side, kind of pleasant. Just awesome looking at this view while I'm on this long distance saunter. Mile marker 423, and this is again just such a pleasant section of the trail, relatively flat, maintained fairly well, and making some time. I got Alan's Garmin, looked at him, they went ahead, they were cold, so he's about maybe a half mile ahead, but he is he's busting out almost 3.5 miles an hour. So this trail will certainly allow you to do that. Marker 424. Caught up with Alan a few moments ago. He stopped to take a break. He's a smart guy. He's a double who. Undergrad and grad degree from University of Virginia. The only way I could get into UVA was just going to my sister's graduation. Yeah, mile marker 425, and we're in this little valley. Could be called the Valley of Wind. But again, the maintenance crews have been through here cutting the blowdowns, so, and you can see the sawdust is pretty fresh. Lots of great work by those folks. Mile marker 426. Last chance for gas. Water. Mile marker 427. And still got some more up to go in this gray cloud. You can barely see the burnt forest on the other side, but this fire happened in 2009 14 years later, it really doesn't look like it has recovered much. As my ROTC non-commissioned officer, Sergeant First Class Alfred E. Lane would say, "Gentlemen, prepare to low crawl." Got another one of these things. I think I'll go over it this time. Yeah, some more obstacle course, under over. What would Mr. Glover say? Mile marker 428. Still got a couple more 100 feet to go. Another mile and a half to get to the peak, and then all downhill to Acton. So, side note, I've been trying to upload a video for almost the last day. I think T-Mobile has put me in 5G data jail. Yeah, I got like 4-bar 5G, nothing. Stop for a lunch break, and yeah, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but there's like ice flurries coming down. Mile marker 429. And there's, maybe you can see it, some of that white ice stuff falling from the sky. Ice accumulation on the pine tree. Made it to 6,400 feet. Lots of ice-covered pine tags and trees. Wind blowing. I'll be glad to get off of this. I'm up for 430. I like the way the trail designer put the trail just below the crest of the ridge to give you some sort of protection from this wind. That's the town of Acton down there. Able to catch a train to Union Station from there. And the KOA is to the left, just past Messenger Flats Campground. Looked like a nice campground. Picnic tables, pit toilets, flat campsites, but too windy, and we're going to the ranger station. Mile marker 431, and it's just cool to be able to hike and see these views, but you got to look down quite often so you know where you're stepping. Mile marker 432. Stop to get a little bit of water. Nice. Mile marker 433. Alan getting some intel. There's some hikers coming off the last bit of incline we have today. Mile marker 434, and off in the distance is Vasquez Rocks. Pretty cool. Mile marker 435. Mile marker 436. And we're at the campground. So finishing up day 50 on the Pacific Crest Trail. Did 19 miles today from 4:17 to 4:36. Left at 6, got in at 3:20. So decent pace, all sorts of conditions. Tomorrow should be a nice saunter to Acton. It's our campground for the night, right next to the stables. Nice. Closing out day 50 on the Pacific Crest Trail. So Alan and I are at the campground at 4:36. Incline has a resupply at the Acton KOA, which is another 8 miles from here. So he decided to stride it out, and guess what? His package wasn't there. He's got to wait another day, and Kate's a little bit behind us. So anyways, gonna split up tomorrow as Incline Kate continue to go north, and I got to go back and do whatever I can of San Jacinto. Maybe the whole thing, maybe whatever I feel comfortable with. So anyways, that's it. May 2nd, 2023. Mile marker signing out.